Ladies and fictional men, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you know, hi, I'm Kit. I'm going to be starting on my October TBR because I've just read, well, actually not yesterday, oh I know it was yesterday, I finished all that's left of the world, and now I'm going to be starting Hook, and this was going to be a vlog anyway when I eventually got to this book, whether or not it was in my October TBR. But I haven't even picked it up. This is the bookmark. I am using the same bookmark as the previous one. But yeah. Oh my god, there's a playlist. Lost Boy, oh that's a good song. Wolfie, Control Holds It, good song. Evens, Funny Planet's good song. Bobby Man's Lady Gaga, good song. Very Fine, Billy Light, yeah. Run Waller, Grandson, yeah. Michelle's Into, don't know that song off the top of my head, look what you mean to do. Oh, that's a good song. Ocean Eyes, oh, it's a Justin Bieber song. I don't like Justin Bieber. Anyone who has been the villain in someone else's story. I'm so excited. There's currently, I don't know why I said currently, I think 397 pages. This is the book I'm gonna read. So, yeah. I'm currently on page 46. Wendy and James have met, so Hook is called James in this. I didn't realise how vulgar. Like, I knew it was a dark romance. It's also not a retelling. It's... Okay, it is not fantasy or a retelling. The main character is... Okay, it's here. Hooked is a dark contemporary romance. It is an adult fractured fairy tale. There you go. And I still got to call it a retelling, probably, because it's just easier to say that. But yeah, it's basically one of those stories. It's like Once Upon a Time, where it has the characters from the beloved fairy tales, but that's about it. Same with Lost in the Neverwoods. I've already forgotten what I've said. Hook, not Hook, well he is called Hook, but James and Wendy have met. I'm trying to do this in a non-spoilery way. Yeah, they've met, they've kind of interacted, and yeah, I didn't realise how vulgar this book was going to be, and I'm only 46 pages in. So, yeah, I'm going to try my best to make it spoiler-free, or at least this video spoiler-free, but I'm not promising because sometimes, you know, stuff happens and you have to talk about it. So I'm settling in for the night, and I know I said that I'm going to try and make this a spoiler-free reading vlog, but I think I'm 46 pages in, and Hook / James is kind of giving me Hardin Scott vibes from after. He's like, I'm gonna ruin Wendy's innocence sort of thing, and I'm not sure I particularly like that. I'm hoping he gets some character development and he isn't like that for the whole time. But yeah, I just wanted to pop on and say I'm not sure if I'm going to read before I go to sleep. I might do. Truth be told, I don't know. I typically scroll on social media. But yeah. I believe I'm now 41% of the way through the book, or at least according to Goodreads I don't know. So far, I'm a bit about Hook as a character. I like Wendy, because I do like In a Dark Romance, even though I've read 3, which is just for her soul to take trilogy. I feel like In a Dark Romance, because the book is so dark, it's nice to have like one of the main characters to be the innocent sort of person, which Wendy is. Hook, I don't particularly like. I like him, but I don't like how vulgar he is. I've also met Peter. Something I think this is technically a spoiler, so I do apologise. There's no Michael in it, so I think I'm going to have to read J.M. Barrie's Peter Pan to see if Michael's in it. Because in, like, the films that have Wendy in it, so like, well, films and shows, 99% sure either Once Upon a Time had a Michael, Disney had one. My favourite adaptation of Peter Pan, which is the 2003 one, had a Michael, but books and stuff, Michael doesn't exist. But I suppose it's because he's the youngest, so it's like, yeah, I don't even know where I was going with this. But yeah, also, Tinkerbell's sort of in it, but she's not called Tinkerbell, she's called Tina Bell. And I literally said, like, that's a, like, fucking stupid name for Tinkerbell. Or something along those lines, I can't remember. I believe it's the next day. It's 54 minutes past 5. Sorry, my Discord's blowing up. There's a line that's just grossed me out, and it is, once I find it, are you going to let me see that pretty pussy? I'm grossed out. Yeah. I'm also this much of the way through. I am having to film this way because of the light. But I'm 220 pages in. Trying to think of how to like do this in a non-spoiler way. I still like Wendy. However, my one issue with her, is so I'm just going to describe her using her counterparts as in like different Wendy. So essentially she has the innocence of the Disney Wendy, as in not for a remake, but the original Disney film, like the original Peter Pan film, not the second one, because there's actually a sequel called Peter Pan Return to Neverland. And only difference is, yeah, I forgot what I was going to say with that. I kind of wish she had a little bit of a backbone, but that's okay. But I think that's just a me thing, because I don't read that many books where the female main character is, for lack of a better word, sunshine and rainbow sort of thing. I look so bloody red. Yeah, I just wish she had a bit of a backbone. And with Hook, I'm like, Hook is being Hook right now, in where I am in the book. So he's like in his villain era. Well, he's been a villain this whole time. Something has happened that has basically made him be like that. So it's not a spoiler, is it? No, it's not. So his revenge was actually going to be later on. but he's kind of moved his plans because something has happened, and so he wants revenge, like, right now. Yeah, and he's using Wendy to do it. That's not a spoiler. It basically says that on the... Sorry, I'm making myself tea. Oh, also, I will be putting spoiler things at the very end of the video. I now also definitely do not like Tina Bell. She was... I don't know if this counts as a spoiler. But yeah, I'm not going to say it. I'm just saying she's a bitch, basically. Is that a spoiler? No, because it's describing a character. But no, I don't like her. I don't even know how many days later it is. I'm currently on page 226. Smee is being suspicious. Also, I just remembered Tiger Lily is a Native American / Indian in the film / I'm guessing for original because I haven't actually read Peter Pan, but I'm a fan of the 2003 version, and every Peter Pan adaptation and book I base it off that. Yeah. In this, Tiger Lily is the name of James's ship where he lives. I'm imagining like a barge, I think that's what it's called. And then his bar / club is called the Jolly Roger. And I'm just like, why didn't you call his house for Jolly Roger? And the Lost Boys are under his control. The Lost Boys are under his control, sort of thing. Peter Pan is the bad guy in this, I would say. Smee is obviously with Hook. Smee is being really suspicious. He's like, I'm not here tonight. I feel like this is just a spoiler reading vlog, whatever, I give up. He's like, not here tonight, and basically someone close to Hook is, yeah, and Hook is going full-fledged revenge. I think I've mentioned this. I think Smee has something to do with it, because in every adaptation, or at least the decent ones, of Peter Pan, Smee is kind of a coward. So I think Smee helped Peter, or whatever, had some conversation or like relationship with Peter, and then that's why what happened. I'm trying to make this non-spoilery, and it's very bloody difficult. I also want a Peter Pan toe. I feel like I should. I feel like my sword is kind of Peter Pan-y, even though it's not. It's to do with Princess and her guard. I know I said I don't like James / Hook at the moment, and it's just made me realise if I don't like him, that means Emily McIntyre's done a good job. But he's just said a funny line, so basically he's, yeah, I've actually given up on it being a spoiler vlog, whatever. He puts a choker around Wendy's neck and it says, every good bitch needs a pretty collar. And I'm like, that's so derogatory, but I think the line's really funny. Hook has just realised, I'd never know whether to call him James or Hook. My brain's like, James is the nice one, Hook is the evil one. So at the moment, he's kind of Hook. He's just found out that Wendy didn't betray him. Right, since I'm doing spoilers, basically, a guy called Rue, who's a character in this, very close to Hook, was murdered. I think Smee had something to do with it. And, yeah. So far, it hasn't been mentioned where Smee is, or, like, what he's doing. I just want to know if I'm right. That's the only thing I care about. But, Wendy's kind of being... I don't want... oh my god, I can't talk. Confrontational towards her dad. Because her dad isn't... Her dad, Peter Pan, essentially. they used to be really close. Like, Wendy used to be called Peter's shadow. I get it, because Peter's shadow is technically like a whole nother character. So, Kitty's just realised another Peter Pan reference. What it's Peter Pan retelling. Yeah, anyway. Wendy's like, ugh, at her dad sort of thing. And Hook has just realised that Wendy did not betray him. Yeah, also, for Tinkerbell character who's called Tina Bell, do not get me started on that name. She's a bitch. I really don't like her. And if you read this book, you'll understand why. I'm on page 268. The Jolly Roger has just been burnt down by Peter. Smee. So Hook and Wendy have returned to the Tiger Lily, which is Hook's home that he shares with Smee. Hook sees Smee and it's like, oh, I thought you weren't going to be back till later. And Smee is like, oh, I finished earlier than I expected. And I bet Smee is the person who betrayed Hook and burnt down for Jolly Roger. And if this is correct, Smee, why the fuck did you do that? You meant to be his best friend! Like, what? Right, another reason why I hate Smee, apparently. This is just, it went from being unsure about this book to hating Hook to now being a anti-Smee YouTube channel. So Hook told Smee, if something happens to Wendy, contact me. Hook just got a text from Smee saying the girl is gone. Wendy was locked in the bedroom. So I'm sorry, but how the fuck would Wendy have escaped without Smee? Smee, how freaking dare you? Also, I know what I'm giving this book. Well, actually, I think I know what I'm giving this book, but I'm a bit conflicted. Also, yes, I do typically decide what I'm going to rate a book before the end, but the end can change the rating. Sometimes I even have it, first 100 pages, I know what I'm going to rate the book, and a lot of the time I'm correct. This one, I wasn't sure, because I always start a book thinking it's going to be 3, and then 9 times out of 10 it's a 4, because that's my most common rating. We shall ignore my rant in the previous clip. Turns out Wendy 1 was not, that's my middle finger, was not locked in the room. She simply walked out the bedroom to the main living room on the ship. It's actually a yacht, but I'm not imagining it. I imagined it as a yacht when it was described as a yacht, and then everything after that, my brain's like, it's a barge. But yeah, she simply turned to me and was like, hey, can I go outside? I'm not going to run, I promise. Sorry. I'm not going to run, I promise. And Smee was like, yeah. I still don't like Smee, I still don't trust him. He also put a clock on the ship, and everyone knows Hook hates clocks because he hates them. And he heard that. Smee has a watch and randomly bought it from a pawn shop. But if you've known Hook for yonks, as long as you have, you know he hates fucking clocks. And yeah, anyway, Wendy got off the boat willingly and then just sat on the marina, and she has now been found by Hook, and he is not impressed. Okay, we shall ignore the previous clip. I feel like I'm doing this now. Turns out the bedroom door was locked, so I think I'm right, and Smee fucking unlocked it, so then Wendy would come out. Smee fucking... I don't like it. Normally you're just one of the characters that I'm like unopinionated on. And after this, now I want to watch Peter Pan. I have it on DVD and I have it on YouTube. I'm watching Peter Pan when I finish this book. I was fucking right. Smee, you fucking bastard. This is like my fucking Midsummer Murders Scooby-Doo Criminal Mind brain working out. I'm like, I feel like that was meant to be the big twist, which I predicted. And I don't know if it's a me thing or if it's just the book or if everyone predicted the twist. Ignore the little bidding Discord. I normally mute it, but I bloody forgot. I feel like a twist shouldn't be as easy as I picked up, but I don't know if I'm the sort of person that can pick up twists. Or, yeah. Or maybe it's the fact that I'm just suspicious of everyone. Also, Moira, she was also a traitor. Essentially, don't trust anyone. First things first, I want to show you that even though I'm literally sat in the same spot, but it's been revealed that Smee is Hook's cousin, and I'm just like, in it, it's like, we are not only friends, we're cousins, and I'm just like, that is such... If you wanted to reveal something like that, there is such a better way to do it. Like, I feel like because it's the end, that Emily's trying to put twist after twist after twist, where it's not necessarily executed well. Maybe that's just a me thing. And I literally had filmed this clip before, and it's like, used a trope I don't like, and I'm like, hold up, I've used this trope. I'm not going to say what that trope is, because if I say it, I will spoil my book, The Princess and Her Guard. And, like, it's been out since February, which isn't even a year yet, so I don't even want to spoil it, even though I spoil it on my TikTok all the time. But I feel like that's a bit different, because you can easily miss a TikTok video, whereas YouTube, because the videos are longer, sort of thing. Like, I'm going to go back to reading. I want to finish this, and I want to watch Peter Pan. I know this isn't the best angle, but I need to write in my book journal because it's 13 minutes past 10. It's too late to watch Peter Pan, sadly. But I have finished it. So, I have now finished it. In the end, Wendy had to do something that she's not proud of. There was also another twist. Yeah, I feel like when you're doing a video and it has spoilers in it, at the end, or at least with me, I don't know how to like word what I think of it. But yeah, I've decided to give this book 4 stars. Would I recommend it? Yes, but also no. There were moments where I didn't like one of the main characters, aka James. And it was when he was like first became Hook. Well, he's always been Hook, so but like I don't know how to bloody talk. But when you first like see him as Hook, and then at the end it was just betrayal, 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 plot twist, plot twist, plot twist, and it wasn't necessarily good. And like, I know I said Smee is a traitor and Moira is a traitor, but there's obviously more traitors. And I'm annoyed at myself because I predicted the twist, or like the main twist. But yeah. Anyway, that's my thoughts. I apologise for the fact that this video is probably really bad. But yeah, I will try and get better at doing reading vlogs, and I will try in future and to do a spoiler-free reading vlog. And I did intend for this book to have one, but when I talk about stuff, I can't help spoiling it, because I get, yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to comment what videos you want me to do, questions, and then I'd happily do Q&A video, yada yada yada.